Starseed from Gaia. Have you ever wondered why the pull of desire feels so relentless, so perfectly timed at your point of breakthrough? Why the fiercest temptation arrives just as your light codes begin to reawaken? Pause, because what you sense is not random. There is frequency here, a precision designed to test and unlock your galactic memory. Tonight, as collective hearts align under this new harmonic, the Arcturian Council transmits: your sexual desire is not mere sensation or base urge. It is the calibration point, a strategic pressure placed upon your consciousness as you stand at the precipice of starseed remembrance. A luminous tension exists between what tempts and what activates. Your soul recognizes this game of frequency. It's been encoded since your descent from Source. There's an insight. What feels like seduction is often a frequency hijack, a deliberate challenge to your cosmic blueprint. Yet within that tension hides the seed of your true discernment. You're being called into a deeper unveiling. The path to your destiny is not blocked by darkness, but by how you choose to convert desire into mission-birthed fuel. Everything changes when you see this for what it is. You are not here by accident. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how to reclaim your starseed potential by transforming distorted desire into a superconductor for spiritual ascension and mission. But here's the first revelation. Every urge is a map, coded by the Arcturians, meant to either reroute your energy or awaken your latent power. You didn't scroll to this by mistake. This message vibrated into your field for a reason, like this video to signal to your star family: I'm ready. Subscribe if your cosmic mission is activating and you feel the frequency shift. Comment 999 if you feel the ancient memory of your purpose stirring beneath the surface. Declare your galactic intention and reply to another starseed to entwine your fields. This isn't just a video, it's a point of reconnection. Your soul's been waiting for this. Most people believe that desire is simply a part of human nature, a river that flows beneath every thought, relationship, and ambition. They perceive it as an intrinsic component of the human experience, a biological imperative woven into the very fabric of our being, something to be indulged, managed, or at best transcended through rigorous discipline. But what if I told you that carnal craving, as we experience it on this plane, isn't simply an urge inherited from our biology, a primal spark passed down through generations of earthly evolution? What if it's something far more sophisticated, a deliberately engineered interference, an overlay that keeps us magnetized to density, scattering our attention like seeds cast upon barren ground, siphoning our life force and vital energy, and fracturing the direct line of communication to who we truly are? Luminous beings of source consciousness? Imagine your true self as a magnificent lighthouse, its beacon capable of piercing through any darkness. This engineered desire is like a thick, distorting fog machine, perpetually obscuring your light, making it difficult for you to see your true path and for others to see your radiant truth. It's easy to accept the narrative that desire is harmless, even spiritual, that to embody all facets of experience, including every transient sensation, is to fully live and achieve some sort of holistic enlightenment. This common understanding suggests that to deny any aspect of self, particularly the carnal, is to suppress one's vitality or to fall short of a complete human journey. We are told to embrace it, to integrate it, to call it shadow work. But for those awakening to multidimensional truth, those beginning to perceive the subtle mechanics of energy and consciousness beyond the consensual reality, an uncomfortable resonance begins to form. Every time you feed the urge, every time you surrender to that relentless pull that offers momentary satisfaction, only to leave a deeper emptiness, something sacred within quiets. It's as if a grand cosmic symphony designed to play your unique soul song suddenly dims its violins. Veils draw in, thick and heavy, obscuring your inner vision, and the crystal clear broadcast of your highest mission flickers on a frequency just out of reach, like a distant signal struggling to break through static. You feel a subtle disorientation, a misalignment with your deeper purpose, a sense of having traded true nourishment for fleeting pleasure. Why is it that every time you attempt to expand your consciousness, to ascend to new vibrational plateaus, to commit to a higher calling, distractions intensify with an almost uncanny precision? Body-centered cravings, looping thoughts that ensnare your mind in endless trivialities, sudden emotional floods that overwhelm your spiritual resolve, all rush in as if to anchor you back to the surface, to the familiar gravity of the lower dimensions. What the world calls desire, your higher intelligence recognizes as sophisticated programming, a vast, intricate field of frequencies designed with exquisite precision to short-circuit awakening and glue your consciousness to the lower timelines, the repetitive loops of karmic experience. This is not natural chaos, nor is it merely a random byproduct of human evolution. It's a system, dense and precise, engineered to subdue the very light codes that would liberate you into radiant sovereignty, to keep you cycling through experiences that consume rather than create, that deplete rather than empower. It's like a complex energetic dampener, applied precisely at the moment of your spiritual ignition. Let's uncover how this system works, and more importantly, how to dismantle it from the inside out, not with force or suppression, but with an intelligent, alchemical redirection of energy. This is not about denying your humanity, but about elevating it to its true, divine potential. Phase 1. Unmask the interference. It starts with awareness, a conscious commitment to seeing beyond the veil of programmed reality. Your natural energy field, your inherent auric signature, is a pristine, crystalline receptor, exquisitely tuned to receive higher truth, divine guidance, and cosmic insights. It is designed to resonate with the pure frequencies of Source. However, interference fields run on autopilot, like old software perpetually looping in the background of your operating system. These fields are triggered by a complex interplay of unresolved trauma stored deep within your cellular memory, collective agreements and ancestral patterns inherited through countless lifetimes, and the lingering phantoms of centuries-old programming designed to maintain humanity's amnesia. When you sense those familiar, insistent impulses, the sudden urge for gratification, the longing for external validation, the magnetic pull towards old habits, pause. Take a deep, conscious breath. Create a sacred space between the impulse and your reaction. Ask yourself, is this mine? Is this truly emanating from the core of my authentic being? Or is it an echo from a distorted past, a foreign frequency attempting to hijack my present? Most carnal longing, in its dense and obsessive form, is indeed an intercepted signal, not an authentic expression of your soul's boundless creativity, but a frequency layered within your energetic grid, a whisper from the collective unconscious, or even a subtle manipulation from lower astral fields. Precision comes from witnessing the impulse with detached curiosity, observing its energetic signature without judgment, and refusing to assume it's an inherent part of your core essence, like recognizing static on a radio channel and choosing not to believe it's the intended broadcast. This act of disidentification is the first crucial step toward energetic sovereignty. Phase 2. Distinguish soulful passion from programming. Desire is not inherently wrong, nor is it something to be eradicated entirely. The universe itself is born from a colossal act of desire, the ecstatic yearning of Source to know itself, to create, to expand. The energy of creation, as understood by your multidimensional self, is pure, vibrant, and infinitely expansive, an ecstatic flow that births galaxies, stars, and entire universes. It is the unadulterated life force, divine blueprints manifesting into form. The distortion, the insidious entrapment, happens when this primordial passion is hijacked, compressed, and looped into obsessive, earth-bound cravings that promise fulfillment, but leave you emptier each time, like drinking salt water when you crave true hydration. These programmed desires are often insatiable, leaving a lingering void, because they are designed to lead you on a hamster wheel of seeking, perpetually just beyond reach of true satisfaction. Trace every longing back to its energetic root. Does it liberate you, expanding your consciousness, connecting you more deeply to your higher self, fueling your creative expression and mission? Or does it loop you back to endless seeking, repetitive patterns of consumption, leaving you depleted, fragmented, and profoundly unsatisfying? True soulful passion elevates, inspires, and aligns. Programmed desire constricts, drains, and detaches you from your authentic power. The subtle difference is felt not in the mind, but in the energetic resonance of your core being. Phase 3. Reclaim the sovereign timeline. This is the turning point, the alchemical pivot where you cease being a pawn of external forces and reclaim your divine birthright. The only way to exit the program, to escape the looping frequencies of conditioned desire, is not to fight it head-on in a battle you were never meant to win on its terms, but to rise above its frequency entirely. Imagine stepping off a rapidly spinning carousel, not by wrestling with its momentum, but by simply lifting your feet and walking away. Cultivate the subtler frameworks of pleasure, those found in presence, in the profound stillness of a moment, in the quiet wonder of observation, and in the joyous, unfettered flow of creative communion with Source. These are not merely intellectual concepts. They are tangible, high-frequency states of being that vibrate far beyond the reach of lower-dimensional programming. Anchor your identity more and more deeply in your star origin memory. Remember who you were before this density wrote fleeting desires upon your nervous system, before the collective consciousness impressed its limited definitions upon your boundless spirit. Every conscious no to a lower craving, every intentional redirection of your energy away from a distracting impulse, is not an act of denial, but a powerful portal opening, a skeleton key to a higher timeline where your true purpose awaits. Each refusal is a declaration of sovereignty, a vote for your liberation. It's an energetic recalibration that begins to dismantle the old programming from within. Phase 4. Rechannel life force. Your carnal energy, often misunderstood and maligned, is not something to be suppressed or shamed. It is raw, primordial power, the very engine of creation, a potent force of life itself. Misdirected, scattered, and unexamined, it fuels the old systems of control and densification, manifesting as addiction, obsession, and a perpetual hunger for external gratification. But activated, understood, and consciously transmuted, it opens powerful gateways in your DNA, igniting dormant abilities and accelerating your evolutionary path. This is the art of energetic alchemy, turning base lead into spiritual gold. Practices such as conscious breathwork, where you breathe deeply and intentionally, circulating vital energy throughout your system. Sacred movement, like dance, yoga, or martial arts, which physically repatterns energy flow. Intentional sound, through chanting, toning, or resonant frequencies, which vibrates through your cells. And profound sacred silence, which allows the inner wisdom to rise. All these can redirect this potent force up and through your core energetic channels, elevating it from the lower chakras to the higher centers of consciousness. This rechanneled energy ceases to be a source of distraction and instead becomes a wellspring of clarity, infusing your mind with incisive insight, empowering your will with unwavering determination, and connecting you to a deeper, unmistakable sense of purpose that moves through your life as a palpable current. You begin to sense your mission, not as a vague calling, but as an undeniable magnetic force, pulling you forward, guiding your every step. This transmuted energy illuminates your path and empowers your manifestation. Phase 5. Anchor in discernment. The awakened being does not seek purity through restriction or ascetic denial, for that often leads to internal conflict and eventual relapse. True purity, genuine liberation, is found through discernment, the crystalline knowing, a profound inner wisdom that instantly recognizes what truly uplifts your spirit, expands your consciousness, and serves your highest good, versus what diminishes your energy, contracts your field, and pulls you back into the gravitational pull of lower vibrations. As your sensitivity heightens, A natural consequence of elevating your frequency, you will feel interference immediately, as clearly as a change in atmospheric pressure. It will manifest as a subtle contraction in your solar plexus, a slight dimming of your inner light, a flickering of your joy, or a fracturing of your coherent energy field. It's an energetic discomfort, a misalignment that your system instantly registers. Honor each insight, each subtle whisper from your awakened intuition. This inner technology, this sovereign compass, becomes your most trusted guide. The more you trust this refined sensory perception, this internal knowing, the less external manipulation, collective programming, or subtle interference can reach you. You become energetically impervious. The more you attune to this inner truth, the more sovereign and aligned your experience becomes, guiding you effortlessly toward choices that amplify your light and propel you towards your highest destiny. Phase 6. Radiate the activated template. Each time you reclaim energy from these lower arcs of programmed desire and consciously redirect it to your mission, to your creative expression, or to your spiritual ascension, you emit a powerful, coherent frequency that literally recalibrates your reality. It's like turning up the wattage on your inner beacon, shining so brightly that the shadows around you begin to dissipate. This isn't a passive process. It's an active, energetic declaration. Others will feel it, even if they don't consciously understand the mechanics behind it. Your liberated vitality is palpable. It's contagious. It inspires. Your very presence becomes an invitation, a living blueprint for possibility. You become a living reminder that liberation isn't about suppression or rigid control. It's about mastery, becoming the conscious generator of your own energetic field, sovereign and inviolable, radiating your authentic truth into a world hungering for it. You embody the potential of humanity fully activated, a beacon for others to remember their own innate power. Here's what no one tells you. Your struggle with desire, that constant push and pull, was never a failing or a sign of weakness. It was, in fact, the sign that you were advanced enough to sense the limits of the system, to feel the subtle dissonance of engineered interference within your own being. It was an early broadcast from your higher self, a loving reminder encoded deep within your soul, guiding you back to why you came here to this specific timeline, to this challenging yet profoundly transformative earthwalk. Every overwhelming pull, every so-called weakness, every moment of perceived struggle was actually a point of immense potential, a sacred crucible awaiting your conscious reclamation, an opportunity to transmute lower frequencies into higher light. You are not here to erase your energy, to diminish your vital force, or to become an empty shell of self-denial. You are here to transmute it, to liberate every hijacked urge, every misdirected impulse, every fragment of scattered energy, and elevate it into creative will, into profound soul clarity, into unwavering purpose. This is not about shame or denial, but about profound respect for yourself, for the sacred journey of your soul, and for the high-frequency templates you bravely agreed to embed on this earth for the collective awakening. You are the alchemist. The interference served its purpose. It slowed you down. It tested your resolve. It veiled your sight. But the very act of noticing it, of recognizing its energetic signature, unlocks the doorway to your liberation. And on the other side of that threshold is the truest, most magnificent version of you. Undivided, unmanipulated, incandescently alive, pulsating with the pure, unadulterated essence of Source. You are the architect of your destiny, the master weaver of your reality. The sovereign mission lives within the energy you call back home, the timeline that no distortion can touch, for it is woven from the very fabric of your awakened consciousness. Tonight, before you sleep, place your hand on your heart and declare, I call my energy back from all lower grids. I anchor my liberation. I return to my highest mission. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content. It's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started.